Okay guys, so here I'm going to be briefly talking about the world heavyweight title fight that's happening this weekend in Germany. Sees Wladimir Klitschko putting his belts on the line against Mariusz Wach. By belts I mean the WBA, IBF, WBO and IBO world heavyweight titles. And Mariusz Wach, the challenger here, is actually unbeaten. He's had a decent number of fights as well. He's recently knocked out the likes of Kevin McBride and Ty Fields. He's got an okay jab, and he has decent footwork and movement, particularly early in fights, in my opinion. I saw these guys face off, and Mariusz Wach is what's instantly recognisable is that Mariusz Wach has the height advantage. He's taller than Wladimir Klitschko, which is something any of the Klitschko brothers haven't faced in some time. Mariusz Wach is officially 6'7.5". Here is the problem. Mariusz Wach doesn't fight at 6'7.5". If you watched the video I posted up earlier, then you will understand when I tell you that Mariusz Wach fights a little bit like Anselmo Moreno, in that he leans forward and bends. This works for Anselmo Moreno because Moreno's in a far lighter weight division, super bantamweight, and he has far better reflexes than Mariusz Wach, so he's able to dodge and evade punches. I believe that Wach is able to do this rather well early in fights, but as the fight goes on and he starts to tire, I don't think he has the stamina to keep it up. And I believe he starts getting hit against a guy with the calibre of Wladimir Klitschko. Wach, he's going to suffer the same as other opponents who come against the Klitschko brother, in that they've never fought at that level before. They've never fought a guy on the same level as a Klitschko brother. It's just a testament to the level the Klitschkos have been at for years now. I believe early on this fight may be quite competitive, quite interesting, as Wladimir is trying to work out and solve this guy, because this guy is going to be taller than him and he's going to be facing something he hasn't seen for a while. But like I said, he's going to instantly see that Wach is lowering down, compared to Klitschko, who fights much taller. So this may even out the height a little bit. And I think that, once Vlad susses this guy out, works him out, and this guy starts tiring a bit, I think that Wladimir Klitschko, who I believe is going to be in much better shape than Wach, I think that Klitschko is going to catch him. I think he's going to hurt Wach, and I think he's actually going to stop him. And I've said, like I've mentioned, round 6. That's it basically. That's my take on the fight. Initially I thought, Wach's a good mover early on. If you can maintain that movement throughout the fight, then this could go the distance. He could cause Wladimir Klitschko some real problems, or at least stay in the fight. But we always think that about opponents of the Klitschko brothers. We think this is the guy who's going to do it. I can't see it in this fight. I think that early on, like I said, it may be quite interesting. Wach might, come out and try and start fast. He might try and surprise everyone. I think we're going to see Wladimir, who again is a little bit cautious at the beginning. But I think that, once he gets settled in, then he's going to start, throwing that jab with the straight right. And I don't think that Wach has the type of commanding jab that's going to dominate this fight and even get a points decision. I just don't think, as the fight goes on, he's going to be able to maintain pace. And yeah, another thing to throw into the mix as well, which is a big factor for me, is the fact that Wladimir Klitschko's late trainer, who's recently passed away, Emanuel Stewart, that's going to make Wladimir want to really dedicate this performance to him. And I think he's going to go in there with a mentality that you think you're taking this title away at this point, when I'm just lost my trainer, close friend. No way. I'm going to do this for him. I think he's going to win the fight. I think he's going to perform well. I think he's going to be in good shape. I think he's going to actually he's going to actually dedicate this victory to Emanuel Steward in the post-fight interviews, that he gives. And I think that he's going to show everyone that, you don't lose what Emanuel Steward's given you just because he's gone now. I think it's ingrained in him now. He's, Wladimir Klitschko's very experienced, and he will still have the things he's been taught by Emanuel Steward. The only difference could be in the corner, in between rounds, he won't have Steward there. But I think he will have him in his mind, He'll have him in his mind, driving him forward to do it for him. So I'm going to leave it there. I am blabbering on about this fight more than I should be, really. Wladimir Klitschko, round 6, KO. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching as always. Enjoy the fights on the weekend. This is Boxpred, and I'm out.